Accents are more than just different ways of pronouncing words. They are powerful markers of identity and culture. Every accent tells a unique story, revealing the speaker's geographical roots, social background, and even personal experiences.
For example, I'm Chinese. I may speak English like a Chinese. It depends on whether are they confident or not.
For instance, a British accent can evoke images of tradition, while a Southern American accent may bring warmth and friendliness to mind. Accents influence how individuals are perceived, often affecting social interactions and opportunities.
We don't expect everyone to speak English like a native person.
Interestingly, accents can also change over time, adapting to new environments or influences. This fluidity shows how language is intertwined with identity, making accents a vital aspect of personal expression and cultural heritage.
As a teacher, how do you encourage students to focus on clarity and confidence?
The mother tongue is like our identity. They need to know their identity first. Then the national language. This language unites everyone.
Good afternoon, David.
Good
How are you?
afternoon. Yes. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. So, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you very much, Lina. Hello, everyone. My name is David. I'm from Malaysia. I'm a school teacher, and I'm now here in Vietnam because of school holidays.
Thank you. Happy to hear this. And you are enjoying the Vietnamese food and people, right?
Yes, I came here because of my Toastmasters Club bonding. So therefore, I'm here to spend time with them, to get closer, to get to know each other better.
Better physically, offline.
Yes,
Okay.
physically.
In your experience, does an English accent really matter in learning and teaching?
English accent. I believe everyone has a unique identity. An accent represents an individual where you are from. For example, I'm Chinese. I may speak English like a Chinese. It depends on whether are they confident or not. So for me, accent is an identity.
Yes. We all have the different accent, and that's why you are unique. We all are unique. Have you seen your friends who are living in a different country or a different place? When you speak with them, do they hesitate to speak English because they are worried about their accent?
For me, the thing is whether they understand what am I talking. It's not about the accent, because I believe the ones that I've met, especially in Vietnam, they can speak. The only thing is whether they understand what I'm talking. For example, since I'm from Malaysia, they may have their own context. Malaysia has their own context. Vietnam has their own context. It's whether they can understand what I am talking to them. Then they can only continue the conversation. Otherwise, I have to use simple language, like talking to a child and have grammatical mistakes. The only thing is whether they can understand me. That's the most important.
That is the most important, the articulation of your thoughts. So that's more important than the accent. You are from Malaysia, so definitely your accent will be different from me. And I'm from India. My accent will be different from you. But the thing is articulation. That's the more important thing.
Yes.
That people can understand you, they can speak up. As a teacher, how do you encourage students to focus on clarity and confidence rather than trying to sound perfect?
I believe that everyone are different and we can't expect them to be perfect. Normally, those who ask to be perfect, or they are the ones who will be the most disappointed, because they will be the ones that have too much high expectation. Especially my experience where I was a teacher, my students were not the brightest of them all, and also not the weakest of them. They are just between that. The problem is I can't expect them to be on par with me. I may be I may be learning more than them or understand better than them. The only thing is whether they can understand me or whether they can do. They need a lot of guidance. So that's why it's more important not to be perfect. It's according to their needs, which is more important.
That's more important. So, what do you give any special tips to them how they can be more clear about their thoughts and how they can explain you?
The most important thing is the students need to express themselves, and at the same time they need to be polite and need to have the etiquette or say the manners, because nowadays the young people, the youths nowadays, they have been lacking in manners. So manners is very important to me and to everyone. That was very lacking. So from there, once they have manners, they can express what they think about, because anyone can say you're saying to help someone or anything.
Yes, that's important. Yes, for me, I faced the challenges in Vietnam also after coming here, but I realized that I can change my sentence according to their understanding. Sometimes it happens, suppose I'm telling a sentence to you, you didn't understand. It doesn't happen with you, but I'm talking about other people. Sometimes I felt that body language helped me a lot rather than speaking.
Yes.
Sometimes I said a long sentence that's not reachable, that is not really adaptive for the others. But later on, I felt okay, better make it shorter and simple language.
Yes.
That can help them to understand more. And the last option is body language.
Yes.
If you cannot express yourself, body language can help you. And that works a lot, because here people are expert in understanding body language.
Yes.
Yes.
So we need-
But overall, as a teacher, I feel that expansion of expression also necessary. Sometimes if you think that students don't understand what you want to say, then every student has a unique solution. As a teacher, you know that, how to make them understand. Yes. Do you feel that working in a multicultural country like Malaysia naturally helps people become more accepting or different English accents?
Yes, I believe it's true, because in Malaysia we have not just three races: Malay, Chinese, Indian. We have other races. Most of them, they have the ability to speak. Most important is the Malay language, which is our national language. That's the most important thing. Then you come to the mother tongue and the English. It doesn't say that English is not important. It's to say that the mother tongue is like our identity. They need to know their identity first. Then the national language. This language unites everyone, because we can't really expect to learn other people's languages. There are too many languages. Unless you are living there, you are working there, and you want to be accepted by them, then you learn. The most important thing is national language. And English, if you want to go further out from Malaysia, there's English itself. So from there, I believe the multicultural setting in Malaysia was excellent in helping me to understand people
Better.
more. Yeah, better.
That's true. That's true. In India also, we have three multiple languages are there. The main English, Hindi, and our mother tongue. Suppose if you think about me, I can speak three language. So every Indian, they have the Indian English accent, but they don't really care about imitating the other's accent. But some people, they try to imitate, but I will perhaps it's not the right thing to imitate others' accent. Like in Singapore, they have the Singlish. In Malaysia, you have some Malaysian accent with your own mother tongue and the Malaysian. It will be, but if people can understand you, you can speak up, you can share your thoughts with others.
Yes.
That's more than enough. That's important. What advice would you give to learners who feel their accent holds them back from speaking English freely?
First of all, I want them to to accept that the accent is part of life. We don't expect everyone to speak English like a native person. For example, you are from the UK or the United Kingdom or from the United States of America. We want to communicate. Everyone wants to communicate with each other. Like you and me from two different countries.
Yes.
Yet I can understand clearly because you spoke very clear and at a good pace.
Yes.
And those are the words that I can understand. And from there, every one of us, the most important is we need to have the context of the person, from the background of the person, because they may not be exposed to outside of their own communities, or they never been to other countries.
Yes.
So we are there to lead them, to use their examples so that they can relate to it. That is the learning process of getting them to be part of it. So first of all is accept their accent as an identity and be confident, and at the same time always practice speaking. Doesn't matter if you speak the wrong grammar sentence,
Yes.
because we are not learning English for exams. We are learning for writing, unless you are going for the IELTS test or any test that you want to go for. The most important thing is speak. Listen
up.
more, speak more. Writing and reading is other level. These two, once you master it, you definitely change your life.
Yes. For me, perhaps I think that we have to train our ear of listening like many people's English, multicultural English.
Yes.
Suppose from the other countries, people's English, how they are speaking, that can help them to understand more from the diverse background. One more thing, I feel that for ourselves, anything, if you want to learn swimming, you have to get into the water.
Yes.
If you learn speaking, you have to speak more.
Yes, correct.
So what you want to be, you have to do it more.
Yes.
That's number 2. And number 3 is accommodate. Accommodate each other. Suppose during the panel discussion, maybe you have seen many panel discussion in the YouTube or somewhere else, in the television. So they are from, suppose 4 people from 4 different countries. So when they are discussing with one topic, we have to accommodate each other. You are from Malaysia, someone from Europe, someone from USA, someone from UK. And maybe I'm asking questions to them. So I have to accept their accent too, how they are talking, and I have to accept that, like, their style of talking, how they are expressing their thoughts. That's important.
Yes.
If I can understand, then I can go further. Rather than if I cannot expect from them, okay, their accent will be like me. Never. And they cannot expect that my accent will be like them. Everybody is unique.
Yes.
So their accent is their identity. And that's why you are beautiful. We all are beautiful with our own accent. Student life is there. They are always thinking about themselves, that something is holding them back.
Yes.
But definitely they have to practice those things, listening and talking, and more accommodate each other.
Yes, correct.
Rapid fire round. Which one is more important, accent or clarity?
Clarity.
Accent or confident speaking?
Confidence speaking.
Local accent, neutral accent?
Local.
Local accent.
Yeah.
Accent is an identity. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree. Thank you very much, David, for your time. And I know you are here for a short visit. Still, you have taken out some time from your busy schedule. So if you really like our video, if you think that it's informative and it can help you some way, just subscribe, share, and like my channel. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much.